Oh.
Hi, Mrs. Kwan.
Hi.
Elder God Maniacs, welcome to episode 24 of the Elder God Podcast. I am your host, co-host, and leader of this group, Big Sal. Across from me, my co-host, producer, in his McLovin t-shirt, Big Bat Fab.
Thank you. Always a pleasure for another Elder God Podcast. It's been a while. We're recording this one on the 26th. I don't know what today is.
That's what it is.
Is it 26th? Really? Yo.
It's Chrissy Chaos's birthday.
Oh, trust him. Yeah, we're going this on that day. It's probably going to be a little bit before this episode's out because me and Big Sal have a video planned. You know what it is by the time this is out, but that's why this episode took so long to get out. Okay. Anyway, you introduced new guests today.
It's a new guest. Not very often we get a new guest, but lately we have had a few. She made an appearance in the Christmas special of the podcast.
Which was like the best episode.
I think so. Mm-hmm. I think it was the best episode.
Definitely top 3.
One of the better ones. Even though it's the only one I watched, but we'll get there.
You're gonna watch this one.
Don't worry,
or listen to it.
Don't worry, you don't have to watch it because I don't think any of our guests watch this. So
That's true to be
except
honest.
like 2.
Well, that makes me feel
They
so
know who
much
we are.
less nervous.
We have Maya. Welcome to the podcast.
You don't have a nickname?
Thank you.
Yeah, you want a nickname? We didn't discuss this, but some of our characters.
Yeah, I was about to. I forgot to
fans have
mention it,
nicknames.
I mean, I feel like Maya's short enough. That's good. Unless you guys like come up with one, but I can't really
Maybe-
come up with
maybe
one off the
we'll
top of
come
my
up
head.
with
We
one.
can discuss it maybe.
Maya.
Maya. That's like all I
I
can
can't really think of anything. I'm gonna call you Catdog. That's your nickname, Catdog.
Okay, I would not think of that. Okay.
Just the Catdog.
Turbo Sister?
Newest character announced in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
No one really cares.
Get it by that day one. Yes, you do, bro. You were
I
like,
don't
I
care.
showed you the trailer. You were like, yo.
It looked alright, but I don't play.
You're like,
I'm not gonna play it.
You're like, I hope Gibby gets in this.
Before we go any further, let's mention our sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Our sponsor for episode 24.
Oh wait, I have another guest. I did it again. Going him in that door right now. Come on in. Come on in.
Maybe you should go open the door.
Yeah, go open the door. Go open the door. Go open the door. Go open the door.
Open the door.
Go open the door.
Why am I up?
Just go open the door, man. Open the door. Oh wait, he took the back entrance. We have Robbie the Robot coming back
Oh my god.
from episode. I don't know. He was in the Inspector Gadget episode. Welcome, Robbie the Robot.
This isn't gonna be funny. It wasn't funny the first time.
Anything to say? He's excited. He's excited to be on the
No one else is excited.
Mrs. Kwan episode. Woo, Mrs. Kwan. Okay, sponsor.
The sponsor, now that we mentioned Mrs. Kwan, the sponsor for this episode is none other than Toy Canyon. We're going to discuss Toy Canyon later.
What the hell is Toy King?
Okay.
I think you'll understand Toy Canyon.
We'll see, I guess.
I can't believe you're excited over this. Last time we did this, he kept pressing the buttons while people were talking.
It's funny, man. Some people got kicked out of it.
Yeah, Tony franchised it, and he's only 3 people that listen.
Yeah, some people. That's the 1/3 of our fan base, all right?
It is.
So I have to do it.
Him and what, Patrick Small? Let's roll into the podcast.
Yeah, so Mrs. Kwan from the 2003 movie Cat in the Hat. I love it.
We're going to get into Mrs. Kwan, why she's an elder god. But what is an elder god?
An elder god is a being we respect. The big boys, classic characters, people in real life, just really cool people I love.
Our heroes.
We respect, our heroes. The people that we make reference to, the people that we buy t-shirts for, people that we go crazy ape shit for. Like Robbie the Robot. What do you think,
He's not
Rob?
an elder god.
Like, I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
it.
what makes him an elder?
Oh,
god?
soon.
He's not.
Soon.
But in the Christmas episode, you
He's
say
getting
Shrek
there.
is your favorite. Because he likes onions.
That's a prime example.
Let's get into housekeeping.
Well, hold up.
You just got more?
This podcast is available on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, YouTube, Apple. And I want you guys to rate the podcast. I want you guys to subscribe. I want you guys to leave a comment. I want you guys to leave a comment on your opinion on Robbie the Robot. Should we banish him or
Banish
should we have him on every episode? You guys decide.
That was under the table?
No, it's under my bed.
This is where he sleeps.
Yep. See? No.
Housekeeping.
Yeah. So you go ahead.
First off, in the last episode, we drank Moxie, and we had all dressed potato chips. A certain fan of ours, a regular guest,
Robbie.
who was already mentioned in the last few minutes of this podcast.
Robbie?
No, not Robbie.
Oh, Patty.
He was a little upset that he wasn't on that episode. So just want to throw that shout out there.
But I just want to say the reason we don't have him on is because we need people to listen. So that's why he's not on.
It's true. He's going to listen to the ones he's on anyway,
Yeah, he's
3
like-
times over.
he's
Oh,
like-
before we go any further,
Hi, Ego. What's up?
it's August 26th. School's starting soon. You guys want to pull up your LHS schedules? We can see what classes we have.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What do you guys got?
I have.
I don't have an LHS schedule.
Yeah, you do. What's right there? What's that one say? What do you have third period? Woodman?
Yo,
Oh my god, I do have
I got
women
women.
third
I got women
period.
fourth period.
I have a third period.
Dang, I
Oh.
got. We can switch.
That's a congratulations to Mr. Woodman on his marriage. Yeah, so
Congratulations. Woo.
Yay.
Congrats.
Cue Robbie the Robot. Cue the Robot, whatever his name is.
we know Keith is listening, so thank you, Mr. Woodman.
Now, you didn't have social media back in high school, Salvis, but
Not really.
you gotta understand, social media, when
I had
school was
Facebook.
dropping, you would see every post would be your schedule day.
I didn't have friends.
Every, it would be a picture schedule and be like, anyone? Who else?
I know, that's where I was going with this.
No, yeah.
Because let's just say TF's brother today posted that, and it inspired me to
He's still in
say
school?
it. Yeah.
How old is he? High school?
Yeah, junior, senior, something like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Shouts to Sam. I got another housekeeping.
Go ahead.
In the episode where we discussed Hot Sauce Boy and Waffle House.
Oh, that was Bob Builder.
Yeah, you were there for Hot Sauce
Waffle
Boy.
House?
Yeah, Hot Sauce Boy.
What
We had an
about him?
encounter with Hot Sauce Boy on a Saturday night in Naples, Florida.
Oh.
We're still looking for him.
I was in Naples, Italy the other day.
Were you?
Naples, Florida's probably better.
Probably.
The Waffle House.
But Hot Sauce Boy, we're still looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he has our information. So maybe he's listening to this episode.
That's what I'll point out. I gave my coworker a business card, and I'm trying to get a running theme that we give people business cards, and I don't think they actually listen. Makes me sad. You know, I think I may myself tonight. If we don't get 100 views on this podcast, I'm myself.
We can make it happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe Hot Sauce Boy gets this, shares it amongst his Hot Sauce customers, and then the views
spreads.
go up. Yeah. You haven't heard from him, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Think of
We should have gotten a name. That was a lot of mistakes. Just want to mention him. Maybe he's listening. If you're listening again, please contact us. Slide into our DMs.
Please.
Yeah.
Any other housekeeping?
I think we're done with housekeeping.
Really? That's it? Salvis is really hungry, you've been telling me.
Yeah, I
so
want to do this.
I guess we're going to get into snack.
It's a mystery snack, so you gotta close your eyes.
Yeah, but
We have blindfolds.
Oh, I don't
I'm going to need
wanna-
your help
I
upstairs
don't know
with
if
this.
I want to do that.
I guess
it's
we'll-
not edible.
We'll be-
Everything's edible.
We'll be back in like 1 second for you guys, like 5 minutes for us.
Hey, easy on the hot sauce, dog. It may be going in your mouth, but remember, it has to pass through our colon. Okie Filoki, cat.
I don't think I'm gonna like that. I can
Okay,
smell
This
it.
might be like the best snack we've ever done.
Okay, so
I can smell it.
we're back.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking thing.
grabbing this right now.
What is it?
That's Robbie the Robot talking.
I'm not eating it unless you guys are too.
Oh, of course.
I think we are. Okay, so
It's really.
We got spoons. We're good.
okay, so I'm gonna.
Give me my spoon.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
I got a little bit. Of,
I can eat it myself.
oh my god, this looks f***ing gross. Okay.
Okay. Here, where's your hand?
Give me my
No,
spoon.
Hold on. I'm getting
no,
there.
no, make sure she has a napkin. She's gonna spill it.
Yeah. Okay. Here. Got it.
This is not too shabby.
Okay. We all got a spoonful.
Only a spoonful.
I'm not eating a spoonful.
Ready? Go in.
Why does it
Try
smell?
it.
Why does it smell like the stuffed peppers we have at our work?
You're kind of close.
It's almost like peppers is an ingredient.
There are peppers in it, from what I can see. You have to guess what this is.
Tastes like chili, honestly. It's like kind of good,
Get in. There's a whole bowl.
but like I'm not a fan of like meat texture, so like that's why I'm kind of squeaked out by it.
Go
But
right in.
Meat texture.
But I tasted like a pepper, so like that kind
Yeah.
of was good. I would say it's like chili. That's what I'm saying.
That's close.
I'm also done eating it
No, we got a whole bowl. You gotta eat it.
because I don't trust what it is. Because why are you guys like laughing?
Keep
It's just
guessing,
chili.
because this is great. It's
it not
kind of
chili?
like chili.
Can I have my water?
Yeah, it's right there. Very similar to chili.
Can you take this? That's really all I could think of. It can't
Should we
be any-
reveal?
I say we reveal it.
How about this? I'm gonna say it's a soup.
What kind of soup? It's a thick soup.
Minestrone.
No.
What do you say, menopause?
Minestrone.
What the hell is menopause soup?
Minestrone soup.
Minotaur?
I don't know.
Reveal
what
it.
it is.
Okay, this is pizza soup.
Oh,
Now, where
it
did we
is?
get the pizza soup?
Yeah, where do you think we got pizza soup? Oh, there's pepperoni in it.
It's a Ludlow establishment.
Big Y?
No, close.
Oh, I honestly, this would be a thing Big Y would sell.
Yeah,
But no.
it's a restaurant. We had to get
Twenty
this.
and pennies?
We had to get this to go. No,
Yeah, we got this to go, special made.
a place that if you've ever been, you definitely never got soup.
Stir the pot.
No.
STP.
I don't know.
We got this from Evan's Egg House, a breakfast establishment.
What?
Me and Big So on a Tuesday after, not Tuesday
It's
morning.
kinda good.
Tuesday morning, we were hungry. Went to Evan's Egg House, first time going. Both of us, because I've been hearing good things. Good friend of the podcast, Simi, has been saying good things
Pretty
about
good.
it. So we went there.
As we were walking in, we were making jokes about Alexander's, if they do crossovers.
Yeah, so
then we
I-
sit down
Well, because Alexander's is a pizza place that's right next to it.
directly next to it.
Yeah, so we were like,
You
oh,
can get more than pizza there. You can get like
Right.
other shit.
yeah, but we were like,
And it's a good place.
We're like, what if they do
I never
collabs?
been.
But yeah, what if
we're
the
joking like, what if there's like an egg pizza or like I don't know, like a pancake pizza or something, you know.
Then we're sitting in there, and on the special board they have pizza soup. So we got 2 cups to go, and we've had them for 3 weeks waiting to
You've
get
been in my freezer.
We froze the soup.
And by the way, they also been defrosted because we were supposed to record this last week, and then refrosted again.
What? You can't do that to soup. You can't do it to food.
So we did that.
Yeah,
This is why we had to have a day to do this.
Well,
of
if
soup.
someone didn't cancel last time, just saying.
So it looks like there's pepperoni,
There's like beef, peppers.
beef, mushrooms, peppers, and onions.
It's honestly pretty good.
It was okay.
Like I would get this again by myself.
I would only get breakfast food at a breakfast place, though.
We ordered 2 cups of this, and they gave it to us in coffee cups.
Me and Salvas, we always go to breakfast places and get lunch. We got IHOB the other time.
Years ago.
Shouts to Taylor.
I feel like that's just not, like, good.
It's not good. It's great.
But it was a good breakfast.
It's better.
It's not a good breakfast. It's a great breakfast.
Yeah, he had pancakes. I had I don't know, eggs, toast, and shit.
Yeah, toast and shit. They were big pancakes too. I couldn't finish it. I had to pull out Tony Frank shit. I couldn't finish my meal.
It's often for him.
I know.
Sometimes he doesn't even finish a burger.
Are we gonna finish the soup or like?
I had a spoonful. That might be enough.
It's spoonful.
What are you gonna have?
I don't know how we're gonna get rid of this.
It's like, okay.
It was just like unreal. It was Elder God fate that we talked about the crossover, and then we walk in, and the swoop of the day is
That's
pizza
funny.
soup.
Okay, so let's go put this over there next year. Like stack it up.
I'm ready for drink.
Yeah, I'm a little thirsty.
You
I'm
part?
a little thirsty.
Oh.
You're gonna have to close your eyes again for this one.
Oh, God.
Both of you this time.
Robbie, close your eyes.
I hope it's like a good drink that I like.
I hope it's a good drink too.
I hope Mrs. Kwan likes it.
I hope it's alcoholic.
I think Miss Kwan's in the ceiling.
Small cup. It's in your coaster.
Also, housekeeping here, because Kanzi stole my IKEA coasters from the first 3 episodes. I bought some new ones, so.
I already know what it is by the smell. It's
I knew you would.
It's so easy. I'm gonna
Go
get
in.
this one right.
Go in.
What's this?
Maybe let him figure it out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what is this? This is like a juice.
Yum. I mean, I guess like orange flavored, Mike.
Perhaps.
Is this orange? Is this orange juice or something?
That's what
No.
I think. It's right. It tastes like
It
orange.
has orange juice in it.
Is this alcohol?
No.
Definitely not alcohol. Yeah, I feel like I'll be like tasting this.
It's like a soda.
If someone was 21, we'd be dabbling in something.
So
Hey, we still could
Is this
have.
like Sunkist or Crush?
No.
Close.
Better.
Sunkist, Crush, Fanta.
No. A real soda company.
Can I
Oh.
say it?
Go for it.
It's a sumo.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's
What?
not small.
Are you kidding?
Too busy to be small. I thought you got this.
Wait, what? I thought it was the orange sumo.
No.
Mike, how is that not the orange sumo? It tastes just like
I
it.
never
Where's
had
my
it.
This is,
drink?
it tastes better than orange
I
small.
need
This
to
is Polar Orange Dry.
Orange dry.
We had to go Polar, right?
Dude, that's why, because my mom gets that sometimes, so it also tasted familiar. Oh,
Cheers.
yeah, that
Cheers
was
to Piers.
good.
Oh,
A
I
good
wasn't
drink.
thinking small.
Good
But
drink.
small's very similar than you say it.
it was Mr. Pierce's birthday the other week.
Hey, he requested to be my friend on Facebook a couple days ago, actually. Fun
You
fact.
weren't friends with him already?
Which is weird that we were talking about Mr. Pierce, but yeah.
Shout out Mr.
I
Pierce.
had him
He's
senior
listening.
year for statistics.
Did you?
Hi, Mr. Pierce.
I had him algebra 3.
I tried
senior
to
year.
set him and my mom up for like the longest time because that was like when my parents were like kind of going through a
Mr.
rough
Pierce?
patch. But that was until I realized that he was married. I know.
No, it's
But I
okay.
would say stuff to him and be like, you know what? You remind me so much of my mom. Like, because he would like speak Portuguese to her, just say little things. I'd be like, oh my god, like that's literally how my mom.
It's not
is.
too late.
And then like one day he was like, I'm married, like I have kids, and I was like,
But that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think he's looking for a mistress right now.
He also, I'll hook him up with my mom then. There's many people looking for a mistress.
Maybe.
Steve from work.
Maybe if shout-outs. Maybe if Mr. Woodman's listening to this, he can forward it to Mr. Pierce, and then we could set something up.
Mr. Pierce could forward it to Steve.
Yeah. Maybe they know each other,
Want to know a rumor?
if you want to say it.
Yeah, I heard. Come closer. Mr. O'Connor and Mrs. Kwan. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, Polar Orange Dry. Thank
Yeah.
you for.
One of my dad's favorite drinks.
Thank you for quenching my thirst.
And now, I got this at the Wilbraham Big Y today.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to there's a line for the self-checkout. I go, I ain't waiting in line to self.
The best
to
thing
get
about
out.
self-checkout is that you can steal things.
Oh, I do it all the time. My
That's all
girlfriend
I'm
gets
gonna
mad
say.
at me, man.
That's all
Well, I'm
gonna
saying
say.
it's illegal.
You get 3 or 4 things.
That's
You
okay.
pay for 2 or 3 of
Yeah.
them and steal one, and then
I-
I don't
like
feel
what?
bad because
Like
I
what?
paid
What's the
for
last thing you
rest.
stole?
I always steal one
I went
item.
to CVS the other day and I got a pack of makeup wipes and it's like my cellar water, and I got these 2 packs of earrings. So it was like 4 different things. And the self-checkout was open. And like there was only one person working. So I just slid the 2 packs of earrings and the makeup remover, but I didn't pay for the micellar water because the micellar water was the most expensive thing. It was $16.99 and the makeup wipes were only like $8.99 and the earrings were cheap. So I sold that and it ended up being like what?
You know what you do?
$17 cheaper, $16 cheaper.
It was on the brunch, right?
You take one item and you put an item behind it and you do it like this.
Yep.
So it looks like you scan both. But you only
oh
scan
yeah,
one.
because there's a camera sometimes or like a screen.
Yeah, you can't do it at Walmart.
Yeah, one time I got caught at Walmart.
Okay, so I didn't tell you this,
Dude, I would
but
shit my pants if I got caught. That's all I have to
this was
say.
like a month ago. I was with my grandma.
Like legit, I was stealing anything.
I was at Walmart with my grandma.
Okay.
We went and had lunch or something, and then she's like, I gotta go to Walmart get cat food. And you know me, I'm always up to go to Walmart.
I stole cat food at Big Y.
Oh my god. But listen to this. So she's got like 10 cans of cat food.
Cat food's probably
Right?
expensive.
Little
too.
cans.
Yeah.
And I'm scanning them, right? Out of the 10, 1 didn't scan, right?
So you're fine.
So it's like lit up.
Yeah.
And the guy comes over, and then on the screen it has me moving the can, but it didn't swipe.
Yeah.
The guy's like, "Oh, you didn't. One of those cans didn't scan."
Of course, he's accusing
And I'm like,
you.
"Okay,
it's my
It's,
fault.
I
Mike,
would
you
scan
go,
out of all
Mike, you go
everything.
have a bad day.
Right, I have a bad day. Oh, jeez.
Can we tell that story?
Yeah, we'll tell the story, but back to Big Y before because we have to touch on this. I go to Big Y and only have this.
The Polar Orange Dry.
Yes, actually, I went to Big Y twice today. I had to go to Ludlow and to get something for work.
Sorry, man.
And I was looking for drinks. They didn't have something that tickled my fancy, so I said, I'll go to Wilbraham and Big Y in Wilbraham. Good friend Brian
They
works
should
there.
have those in the Ludlow one, Mike.
They
always
did. I was
do.
looking for something else, but then I ended up going with this. They also have a grapefruit one. I'm not a big grapefruit guy. But I'm only getting
Did you
this.
see Brian?
I did not. I saw Chris Krupa. Where's it going?
Oh, the Krupa.
The guy in front of me, there's a
Chris
bag boy.
Chan?
What?
Chris Chan?
No, not Chris.
Oh, okay.
It's Chris Chan.
No way about.
Okay, so I'm in line, and I only have this, and there's the bag boy and a nice cashier. They were very nice.
On the outside.
Yes, they appeared to be. And the guy in front of me, he had about $11 left in change that he was getting back. And he looks at the screen, he goes, "Is that my change?" The cashier goes, "Girl." She goes, "Oh, yeah, it is." He goes, "Oh, don't worry about it. Keep it and split it between you guys." And both of them go, "Oh, no, we can't take tips. We can't take tips. You know, we can't. We're going to have to give it to you." So I just thought, you can't even tip the people at Big Y. They're hard workers. Shouts to all our friends at Big
That
Y.
was the same at Walmart when I worked there. But people would just give me money anyway. I'd take it. Some guy was like, he was gonna give me like a $10 bill. $10 bill. And I was like, I can't take that. And he's like, oh, okay. And like he just dropped it. He's like, whoops, dropped it. And he walked away. And I picked it up and I put it in my wallet.
So this is where the line comes in.
Yeah, but anyway, what's the deal with Big Y? Every time I'm there, I'm like, why? classic line. Actually, you know what? I had a positive experience at Big Y the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Self-checkout. Actually, it was kind of negative because I'm thinking about it. But anyway, we talked about before how you can't put your phone number in, right?
Yes.
You
At the
can-
self.
You can do that now.
Wow, they changed it.
Let's go.
But here's what happened. So
Less
I-
work for the person there.
I didn't have my card on me, right? I don't know why. I was using my keys. I think Misha was driving, so I didn't have my keys. So I go there, like, I need to put my card number in. So I immediately hit the help button, because I know I need help to do it. And I'm waiting, and the guy was like, he's like, what do you need? He's like, I need to put my number in. He's like, oh. So he canceled the help. He's like, you just click there. And, like, he seemed annoyed about it. Like, I was supposed to know.
But you're
that-
a regular customer at Big
Yeah.
Y. You know that that's not the usual.
Yeah, I'm supposed to know. All of a sudden, they fixed their shitty thing. Anyway, yeah, you can put your number in. Now there's a little button. Phone look up.
Well, that's housekeeping. We've discussed that a couple times, our gripes towards Big Y.
Big Y, man. One more thing about self-checkout.
Oh, go ahead.
Is CVS, the little thing there on the side weighs your stuff. So you gotta be careful when stealing. You can't.
I haven't been in CVS
Me-
in
me-
I don't
me
know
have
how
to carry
long.
some
I didn't even
stuff.
notice that.
You gotta be a little careful there. But anyway, yeah, what you can say?
I have another snack.
Oh, there's a second snack.
There is a second snack. This one is brought to us by Rob Salvis, who bought this and said, review this on the podcast.
Okay.
So close your eyes. Yeah, close your eyes. This one's... close it.
Are these Teddy Grahams?
Similar.
I don't know how I guessed that, man. I don't know how I guessed that.
Okay. Get your hands out. We're going to
Okay.
break bread together, everybody.
Oh, the communion bread? What the fuck is that?
Okay, you can take a bite.
Ooh, it smells like Fruity Pebbles.
It might be Fruity Pebbles.
Is this a Fruity Pebble bar?
Cereal bar.
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah, that's yummy.
This is good. What is this?
Fruity
Like,
Pebbles
I
candy bar.
Whoa! Let me get a picture.
Like, tell him I love that.
Oh, he's going to listen. Tell him right now.
Actually,
I love it,
Look
Rob.
excited. This is really good.
I was
This
looking
is-
at this.
This is not too shabby.
It's made by a company called Frankfurt. Never heard of them.
Came from this one?
No.
No. It's good.
Yeah, Fred Flintstone's on the wrapper.
It's like white chocolate.
King size. It is white
Like a
chocolate.
wafer with.
With the cereal in it. It's white chocolate with cereal.
When did he buy this?
I don't know.
I
I
like
should have
that.
asked.
That was the best thing we had in this podcast.
Feel free to dabble in that. It's too sweet for me.
To dabble.
Yeah, dabble. We're all about to dabble, so.
Kind more juice.
Yeah. For those who are listening, it is sparkling beverage with real juice. So it's kind of like between
A
juice.
sparkling juice soda.
Yeah, like it has 10% juice in here. You know, it tastes like an orange rather than like orange soda that doesn't really taste like orange.
For your I am monitored to respond to the name Robbie.
I think he
Shouts to Robbie from the Smoke Shop.
He really likes that. I would take someone who eats this candy bar, give them laxatives, so they have explosive diarrhea.
Laxatives?
So they have explosive diarrhea.
I think you meant to say laxative.
Just so I could taste a little bit of this. Anyway, what are you gonna say?
I think we should take laxatives on the pod.
There's certain words I can't say, like pavilion. I learned that recently.
I think we should get high for a pod.
Yeah,
One day.
Eat like an edible
we should.
Fruity Pebbles candy
That
bar.
would have been a good edible right there.
Chrissy does that once a month on his Patreon.
Did I tell you the story? How it was at Mark, good friend of the podcast, birthday party. Enemy of the podcast, Big Tista was there.
Oh.
Good friend of the podcast, not for you though. Curry Boy was also there.
Curry Boy.
And I think that was it. But we were talking about how like it's still like kind of awkward to talk about like weed in public, even though it's legal now. Like you still have that stigma of like it was illegal and like it was kind of shady, but now it's legal. So like,
Thoughts?
you know, can you relate to what I'm talking about? Where like,
Not really.
like in public, like talking about, oh, I'm gonna get high later. Like you can say that and like.
I feel like I wouldn't want to say it in public because I feel like some people would judge me.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you meant like it's okay to say it in public. Oh yeah, no, I would never say that.
Yeah, but like you should be able to say
like
it,
in
though.
front of you guys or your friend. Or
Like,
my
it's
friends,
it's
I would
okay
be
to
like,
say-
yeah, get high.
It's okay to say
We are your best friends.
It's okay to say I'm gonna get drunk later, but if you say I'm gonna go get high later, people are like, you know?
Yeah, there's like a stereotype that smoking or weed or like getting high is bad,
would.
but like it's really not any worse than drinking.
That's very weird. Anyway, we're talking about that.
You want to tell the have a bad day story? The have a bad day.
Oh yeah.
So tell it the way you think it was told.
Okay, so we were pretty much going to a tropical smoothie cafe.
It was
which is-
Starbucks.
The groovy
Oh, with
smoothie
Starbucks?
from iCarly.
So we were going to Starbucks. My correction, we did a lot of smoothie trips that vacation, so I got a little mixed up.
Yeah,
But
the smoothie was like 3 hours
we went
after
to
this.
Starbucks. The line was very long that day. Not even really the point. There was this woman, and it was right after we got the Starbucks or whatever. Mike was waiting to pick us up, and we all hopped in his car. And this woman, literally, I don't even remember what she did. What did she like, drive in front of you? She tried to go because Mike was trying to take like a left turn, right? You were trying to take a left to get out of the plaza, and she was almost trying to take like a right turn. So we're trying to go the same way, and then she starts going, and then Mike freaks out. He lays on his horn and he goes, "Have a bad day." That's what he decides to say to the lady.
lady
out of
wanted to
all
get-
things. He goes, "Have a bad day."
She wanted to get in the
He
spot that I was in front of.
screamed
And I was stressed.
Yeah, it was
I had to drop
morning.
another certain other person that's been on this podcast at the airport, and I was concerned about getting to the airport on time to drop them off.
Mr.
S.
No, this was in Florida.
oh,
This was in
okay.
Florida.
Oh, yeah.
So the way it was laid out was the parking lot, each lane was one way rather than two ways.
No, Florida driving is backwards.
So I was waiting in front of this Starbucks for them to come out. And as I was waiting, this lady approaching the lane wanted to go into the one spot that I was in front of, but she couldn't turn that way anyway because of the lines. So I was so furious that I had to go around the parking lot to come back.
And she could have just waited.
Right. As they are now, as I'm driving away, they're leaving the Starbucks. So now it's like the timing is all off because it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna like go off on this lady when I drive by her. Yeah. So I'm ready to say something. It really pissed me off. And I was like, what am I gonna say? There were people around. She was close. I rolled down the window. She was an old lady.
Oh, come on.
I didn't know what I was gonna say. But
He takes his head out the window and
until that moment, I didn't know what I was gonna say. But I just yelled, "Have a bad day," and then I just stormed off. To me, that was like an
It
insult
was
to her.
so funny.
Yeah, that was it.
Because Mike's just such a nice guy. Rather than
And then-
an insult is saying "Have a bad."
Later
day.
that night, it's like 10 o'clock. Google an ice cream shop. We end up at Royal Scoop, which was right next to that Starbucks.
Yep.
Where that lady was.
And we got ice cream.
Is she still there?
No, she was probably in bed for hours by then. They had good ice cream there. They had homemade ice cream.
Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
I feel maybe she should get upset to have a bad day. Ready for immediate? I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, but you know what? We're going to do a commercial break first because gotta break it up, you know? We'll be right back after these messages.
What's the matter with you?
Have a bad day.
We're all hot.
We are back with the media. I'm gonna go first, I think, because you know I'm really feeling some stuff right now. So this is media. We talk about movies, TV shows, video games, albums, anything really.
Books.
If in comics maybe. First thing I want to mention, this isn't my main media, but I watched the original Spider-Man trilogy yesterday.
Those are good.
They're really good. They're honestly really good movies. Very memorable.
I liked them as a kid.
Classic.
I have not seen them since.
They're pretty good. They hold up. The CGI is a little outdated, but it's good. But anyway, I just want to mention that Macho Man Randy Savage is in it as Bonesaw. Come on my face, brother.
He's the only elder god, right?
In that movie. I may make someone from that movie another good. Honestly, it's really good. Classic Spidey. But another movie I watched, I mentioned it earlier, quoted it, Free Guy, new Ryan Reynolds movie.
How was it?
Yeah, it was okay.
TF was kind of explaining that
Ryan
to me.
Reynolds.
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
He's listening. Shouts to Ryan Reynolds.
I just want to point out that Alex Trebek made a cameo in that movie.
Ooh.
And it's very surprising because he's dead. So
Rest in peace.
How was he in the movie?
Moment of silence for Alex Trebek.
Moment of silence.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He does get a moment of silence in an earlier episode.
I think he's the only one who got it too. It was an okay movie. That's the only little movie that's out right now that I watched. Some other stuff. Old's out. That sucks. But I guess that's it for my media. I just wanted to give those two quick films a shout out.
I have something I'm really excited about.
Okay, Mike can go first.
Whatever you want to talk about. Movies, TV, what have you been watching?
Oh, I also want to shout out
or listening to
Lil Nas X's album, which you mentioned last podcast, is coming out.
I thought it was
very
out
soon.
then.
Oh, I like Lil Nas.
Yeah, he's coming out soon. And shouts to Lil Nas. He's the only elder god who knows he's an elder god.
He liked one of our posts.
Do you guys like his songs?
He does. I don't know.
Wait, he liked Lil Nas liked one of your posts.
Yes, he liked the elder god post.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
He did. Of the elder god post.
I'll be like
for
honestly proud of your podcast.
This was a couple months ago, right? Whenever we made him an elder guy. Instagram. It was on Instagram.
He liked the Instagram
check the
post.
Instagram.
For the Lil Nas post. That was like back in, I don't know, March, April.
Any media you want to talk about?
It was after Call Me By Your Name came out.
Me go first, Mike.
Call me by your name.
Yeah, I'm honestly trying to find that post.
This movie actually has a connection to one of our other listeners, another former guest of the podcast, Tristan.
Which post did he like?
The Lil Nas post. It's a little down.
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt.
It's okay. Tristan sends me a message out of the blue
Come on.
last week saying, "Oh, I just watched the B movie."
You know what's crazy? I almost brought the B movie down. I really did. I was looking at gags to bring down. It was between B movie, Corey in the House, and Kangaroo Jack.
Oh, it was almost
Kangaroo Jack's up.
Almost Elder God Fate.
Okay.
But later that day, I was like, I'm gonna watch the B movie.
You watched
that movie is so awesome. I have not seen it since I saw it in the theaters in 2007.
Yeah.
But it's a great movie.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's Jerry Seinfeld, Barry B. Benson. It's about a bee who's grown up. Now he's got to get a job. He goes out in the world. He falls in love with a woman.
He has sex with a human woman. How does that work?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
It's canon.
It's great.
Can you imagine getting cucked by a bee?
How does a bee have sex with a
This
human
woman leaves her husband for a bee.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, I'm serious. I was watching it and I was like, I couldn't believe that was actually happening.
They have a court trial with the bee.
I have a few things I wrote down. So,
I don't see Lil
he falls in love with a human woman.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I got excited.
It's okay.
Renee Zellweger's in it. Matthew Broderick, John Goodman, Chris Rock.
Fred Fox is in there too. He plays Barry B's cousin, Freddie B.
Freddie B. Mm-hmm. But he sues the human race as a bee.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, now the Sting is in the movie from the police. Part of the lawsuit because his name is Sting.
Oh, yeah. I know something like that.
But there's a moment where once they ban honey and the production of honey.
Wait, I don't understand how a human bee can have sex with a human.
Okay. You have to, check it out.
Oh, it's a cartoon. So.
The what?
It's a cartoon. There's a scene where the police come and tranquilize Winnie the Pooh and take his honey.
Yeah, he makes a cameo. Can't believe that.
I paused the movie and laughed for like 10 minutes. They would just shoot him. The piglets there are like shocked, and they take his fucking pot of honey. Oh, but that's such a great movie. But didn't you have an incident with a bee recently?
Yeah, I got stung by a bee.
I've been stung by a bee since
swelled
I was 4.
up, and my right hand was like aching and pain for like probably 3 or 4 days. It was so bad, and Mike gave me his anti-itch cream, and it helped.
I had anti-itch cream on hand.
One time I got stung by a bee. My mom bought McDonald's Coke, and I put my hand on the Coke to ease the pain.
In the drink?
Yes, it worked.
Interesting.
Is that like a life hack or something?
I don't know. I think she just never mind.
Made it up.
Oh, shit.
I can't say anything. Anyway,
I got stung by bees one time. I remember it was like 6th, 7th grade. Backyard. I drove over a beehive with a lawnmower.
Oh, shit.
And I got stung on I felt like what felt like thorns in your leg. I looked down. It was like 6 or 7 bees all over my legs. I ran away, and it hurt for a while. But I wasn't allergic, so I'm here. But you weren't either. So
That's true.
I think
shouts to bees.
There's a YouTube video of Morshoe reading the script of the bee movie.
There's a couple different videos like that, right?
That's a lot.
It's a good movie. Honestly, it's on Netflix. I think it's where I watched it.
No.
B movie.
Me
great
about to
movie.
watch it tonight.
It's good. You're gonna love it.
It's up there with Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat. We're gonna get into that. Anything you want to say? Movies?
Any media?
Shows?
You go to
I'm
Smithfield
trying
College?
to think of it. Yeah.
Shout out to John Cena.
Oh yeah, John Cena, Springfield College.
Shout out to John Cena.
John Cena lost this past weekend to Roman Reigns at the main event of SummerSlam. That was big.
China won't be happy.
No, they won't. Another show I want to talk about: Outer Banks. That's also on
Netflix.
Netflix.
The one
what is that one?
She told me a couple weeks ago to watch it, so I put it on.
Which one is that? I know that one.
It's about kids trying to find treasure.
It's about like a group of kids in the Outer Banks.
Misha's watching.
They live on an island. It's a really good show.
You should watch it. People think it's just gonna be like a romantic shit, but it's actually really like adventurous.
What?
Next Breaking Bad? Okay, I'll watch it.
No, I never saw Breaking Bad.
Sure, watch
it's a good show.
I recommend.
I'll watch it.
I'm like mid-season 1.
I'll give it a
watch it with your girlfriend. It's like a good couple show to watch.
Okay, I'll watch it.
And then watch the B movie.
I know. I'm still caught up. I'm still catching up with Jokers.
Oh, love it.
It's got the part where they cut Q's hair.
Isn't that great?
I can't believe they actually did that.
Oh, wait till you see it in like 10 episodes from now. It's disgusting.
He showed the part where like his passport's him with the hair and like his license is him bald with no hair at all.
No eyebrows too.
Yeah, no eyebrows. Classic. Anyway, Elder God of the Week. We're going into it.
I say we do.
All right, Elder God of the Week.
Which is also media.
Should I say Elder?
I also want to point out I have a Cat in the Hat clipboard.
I'm gonna take a picture. Elder Goddess of the Week. I should mention actually. Mrs. Kwan. We
gotta get a picture with this after this too.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the post right now. The official Elder God post.
She didn't like our post, right?
Dude, I see them.
Yeah, we'll get to what she did. Elder Goddess of the Week is Mrs. Kwan. She appears in the fantastic 2003 movie, The Cat in the Hat. I could talk all day about this film and its cultural impact on society, but for now, let's focus on Mrs. Kwan. In the movie, she appears to be the babysitter of the main characters. Shortly after she arrives, she falls asleep during the job. However, it's all an act. It is revealed in the extended lore that she is actually a Russian spy looking to annihilate Whoville. She is an agent who takes out fascists and dictators. Her powers include, but not limited to, flight, super seduction, shape-shifting, and near immortality. Her favorite hobby is watching Taiwanese parliament on her TV. Finally, she makes a good boat. Mrs. Kwan is truly an elder god.
That moment where she puts the TV on, it's just like the B movie with Winnie the Pooh. I stopped it and just laughed.
I just want to shout out real quick how Lil Nas, who literally is a famous singer who has 9.3 million followers on Instagram, like the post from the Elder God that only had 38 likes. Like, that is insane.
You're legitimate.
He's a big fan.
That is a small business starting big.
And if he's listening now,
if that makes sense.
we can have you on the next episode.
I love your music.
Hey, you can come on anytime you want.
Your song Panini was my favorite song.
I like paninis. Mrs. Kwan.
Mrs. Kwan.
What doesn't she do? Babysits Conrad and Sally.
Mrs. Kwan has been in my mind for like years. Okay, and she's been following me. I see her at Marshall sometimes. She's followed me to Maine. She follows me everywhere. I literally cannot get away from her. Like, she's always near me at all times. I was with my boy Alex. She was in the Holyoke Mall watching me.
It's honestly scary. I look around.
You know, I put the Kwan proof tape around the door. So
like Sea Bear Circle?
Mm-hmm. That was one of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob, was that Sea Bear Circle one. And another one of my favorite, back to the shows, even though we already did that part, another one of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob is when he hit rock bottom. And like literally went to rock bottom. Do you remember that?
Oh, wait, they talk
and
like,
it was like
this? Like, my name's
and he got those gloves and it was like scary.
Podcast. That was a scary episode for real.
Yeah, all you see is the bus go shh.
They couldn't get out?
We should translate an episode to Rock Bottom.
Literally.
Oh, that's on the Patreon.
Patreon exclusive, Rock Bottom.
That's a great episode, though.
Cat in the Hat. Let's talk about Cat in the Hat. Michael Myers. We're talking about this movie, but I also want to give a shout out to the other Dr. Seuss movie, The Grinch Stole Christmas, because those two are like kind of like
one.
Yeah, Jim Carrey. As a kid, I loved them both. As an adult, because I am adult, I'm a grown ass man. I still love them. If not, I love them more.
The Shrek Christmas movie, or the Shrek Christmas special was good too.
Shrek the Halls.
Yes, that's what it was called. That was good.
This movie, I turned it on the other day to watch it. It's on Peacock. Shouts to Peacock.
Oh.
It's only an hour and 20 minutes.
It's a ride. It's like Shrek. Like, it's a short movie, and it's really good.
I remember seeing this. I was in kindergarten. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I go in to see this movie in the theaters. I loved it. I have the car from the movie still in the box.
Wow, so that's collectible. When I was a kid, back in New Orleans, because I lived in New Orleans, I didn't have a lot of money, so I only had a couple DVDs. It was this and The Grinch. I would go back and forth watching this and The Grinch like all day.
That's all you needed.
And like on my days off, I would just watch this movie over and over again.
True story. Janice, our secretary, Janice, banned Little Andre from ever seeing this movie.
Why?
When he was a kid.
Wonder why.
Too much, very strange. Like, when he sees this, he kind of gets scared. He's like, Mom can't let me. Little Andre is going back to school. If anyone wants to donate supplies, we're still taking supplies.
He was posting his schedule today.
Yeah.
I think he may be in the same class as little Adam.
Shouts to Adam. What's the name of the girl in this movie?
Sally.
No, the actress.
Oh,
That's Dakota Fanning?
Janice?
Yeah, it is, right?
Alec Baldwin's in it, too.
Yes, he is. The neighbor.
That's Dakota Fanning.
The scene where he goes, he's like a very proper businessman. He goes in, he lives in like a a nasty, like he lives in squalor.
Pretty
This is honestly a great movie.
Pretty funny.
She gets hung up in the closet. The cat puts her in there.
Yeah,
The crate. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the cat comes in and he's like, he sits on Mrs. Kwan, and he's like, I thought this was the couch, and then he's like, they're telling me this person sits on babies and you pay for her, and he takes a coat hanger and then hangs her up in the closet, closes the door, and then uses it as a boat in a later poem.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
She goes down the slide, down the stairs. Conrad takes the lock off the box, so they put Mrs. Kwan on the box.
Is this movie Universal?
Yeah.
They should make a Universal ride where you ride in a Mrs. Kwan boat.
Whoa.
That would print money.
I would go to Universal just for that.
I'm going to Universal next year.
Maybe I'll see you there.
I'll see you there.
Maybe.
I'm doing the Shrek 4D ride.
The Shrek ride's not there anymore. I think
it's back.
Is it? I went on that last time I was there.
With, like, someone took out a picture of it or something.
There was something else.
No. I was watching the Joker's episode in the Universal, and they mentioned the Shrek ride.
Do they?
They mentioned it, yeah.
Interesting.
It's all like says Shrek or something.
What are we listening with Mrs. Kwan?
I didn't put any notes, but yeah, Mrs. Kwan, she's been following me. I love her face.
At the end, she falls asleep standing up. She wakes up and everything's like back to normal.
You know who gets his kick out of my like dumb jokes is Double Fry's boyfriend.
Bubba. Who has been on the podcast.
I always send him Snapchats and I hide Mrs. Kwan's face in like the background.
Funny.
And like he like dies like it's at a point where I can send a snap of anything, not put anything in it, and like he'll screenshot it and like study the picture, like trying to find Mrs. Kwan. I'm not even joking. Like that's actual facts right there.
We love Mrs. Kwan.
Great time.
There's an episode of Seinfeld I was watching one time.
With Mrs. Kwan?
Where
oh yeah, she's in the.
What is it? It's Frank ends up.
She's in the episode.
Yeah, well,
her
Frank
actor.
George's father.
Yeah.
Ends up going to like a nail salon or hair salon. He hears the voice of a woman that he met. Is it Vietnam?
Yeah, it's Vietnam.
It's in Vietnam. Of a woman he fell in love with, and he hears her voice. She ends up working at the salon, and the actress is whoever Mrs. Kwan is.
So canonically, Frank Costanza has had sex with Mrs. Kwan.
Perhaps. That's a really good episode. That's one of the best ones.
We should get the cameo of Mrs. Kwan for this episode.
That's the thing?
Yeah, no.
We look into that.
Yeah, I remember we looked into it.
Maybe we're going to cut that out if we get it done.
Okay, yeah, we'll get it done. But if it's not, it didn't happen.
This movie, there's a lot, similar to B movies, similar to a lot of movies that we now watch as adults, to these children's movies. We see things we don't really see the first times, like Shrek. Mm-hmm. Like, when the cat first appears, he walks down the stairs, and he sees the picture of the mother. You know where I'm going with this? The picture of their mother is sitting on the table.
I know he does.
And he looks and he's, like, shocked about, like, how pretty she is. So he asks who she is, blah, blah, blah. And at some point, he takes the picture, and he, like, puts it behind his back, and he's like, oh, I'm going to use this later.
That's fucked.
Yeah. Yo, Michael Myers, Chaos.
Michael Myers, he's great.
He's the voice of Shrek.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't even mention that. But yeah, Michael Myers. He should be on the Elder God
He like, cross-dresses in this movie. He plays, like, a hillbilly. The cat, like, morphs.
Michael Myers is going to be the next 20 Elder Gods. I'm calling it now.
I approve
That's
that
like
Can we talk about the fish?
The fish, man.
The fish doesn't really do much in the movie.
He, like, randomly talks halfway through.
Yeah, and it's the same voice as the guy who runs the real estate agency that the mother works at.
Oh.
Sean Hayes.
Fired.
He washes his hands all the time.
It's classic.
Anything else about the cat and hat?
I think I'm all set. I have a trivia question for you guys.
We're doing that now?
Yeah, let's do it now.
Is there a prize?
There's a prize. The prize was originally going to be chocolate cake, but
I don't do chocolate cake.
Somebody called dibs on it, so I got another prize last second.
He was on a high.
So trivia. We're going to get your calculators out. We're doing some math. Shouts to Mr. Snow and Mr. Pierce.
And Mr. Martin.
I'm
actually getting...
No, I'm Mr. Martin.
I love Mr. Martin.
He's the enemy of Games Club. But anyway.
Is there a few?
There are... Yeah, there's a hierarchy. So there are 60 seconds in a minute. 60 minutes.
Are you going to tell me how many minutes Mrs. Kwan was in the movie?
No, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year. Not leap year. Mm-hmm. But let me ask you this. How many seconds are in a year? You put your pencils. How many seconds are in a year?
She's going to get a calculator out.
Okay, go ahead. Do it.
Is this a joke? Where's this going?
It's a math.
This is a leap year?
It's not a leap year.
I don't even know where my calculator is. And where is it? You want the actual number?
I want the actual.
I don't even know how to calculate this.
I got it.
Okay, what is it?
There's 1,314,000 seconds.
The answer is 12 because the 2nd of January, the 2nd of February, the 2nd of March, the 2nd of every month. There was 12 seconds in a year. So no one gets the prize.
Of course,
it's up for grabs. Right. It was Woody from Toy Story.
Let me see Woody.
He took Woody.
I don't want Woody. I'm a Buzz guy.
Him.
I'm a Buzz guy. Buzz is an elder god.
I knew that.
Come on, that's Buzz's best friend.
I reviewed Toy Story 4 a couple episodes ago. Gabby's in Toy Story 4.
I stole that from Little Andre's toy chest.
He's not gonna like that.
He's not gonna like that.
But he's going off to school soon, so.
I'm gonna sell his stuff.
He won't be home.
That's the time to hit up your Goodwills because people going to college, mom's getting rid of the shit.
Not mine.
Yeah, we know you didn't go to college. Anyway.
I want to give a shout out to Don Gorski. Everybody know Don Gorski?
The Don, yeah.
The Don.
Yeah.
Don Gorski has set the record for most Big Macs eaten at 32,340 Big Macs.
He was on Super Size Me.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh, I've watched that with Mr. Elson, freshman year.
I watched that with Miss Gothier. And the middle school one, I forgot her name. Miss Cascran. I sold her Pokemon cards.
This guy, since 1972, has saved all the receipts and every box for every Big Mac he's eaten.
You're telling me those receipts?
He has them stacked in he has by year boxes of Big Macs. So he knows exactly how many he's eaten. Since day one, he knew he was going to eat Big Macs forever, that he saved everything.
Big Macs are overrated.
Have you seen that video of like someone from McDonald's getting a cheeseburger and fries and it sat in like the outside for like, or in their house for like over 20 years or 10 years?
Yeah, it doesn't, it looks the same.
And it looks the same when they go
scary
back
shit.
to get
You're
it. That's
upsetting Robbie.
scary.
Robbie, f you.
He goes to this app here. He retired recently.
Yeah.
Goes to McDonald's just a couple times a week to pick up his Big Macs for the week. So he eats like
He like
6 a day.
He like packs them.
Right. So he gets like
That can't be good for you.
24 Big Macs. He eats them and then
That's
goes back and gets
bad.
more.
Does he go to the gym at all? Does he exercise?
He talks about his health. He's in perfect health. His wife doesn't cook for him because he only eats McDonald's. He walks something like 12 miles a day.
Oh, that must be why, because he's walking.
Well, eating Big Macs.
He's got like long hair.
Damn.
He's got Big Mac tie. I just want to give a shout out to that. World record. I know Grimace is an elder god. And then the rivalry of the Burger King.
Oh, you know what? Quick thing about Burger King. Are you done with the Big Mac? Okay. I don't want to cut you off, you know.
Go ahead. Robbie's gonna anyway.
So back in the Burger King episode, we talked about Kevin, who works at Burger King, the local Ludlow legend.
You're a legend. I don't go to Burger King.
Yeah, but we talking about how he kind of messed up our order last time. It wasn't his fault though, because we were goofing off in the drive-thru.
We got a picture of him.
Anyway, I ordered some cheesy tots. Cheesy tots are back.
Those are good.
Yeah, I don't know why I wanted them. I don't really like them, but I was like, they're back. I might as well try them again. So I ordered the 4-piece. Man hooked me up with the 10-piece. So I got 8.
Why?
I don't know. He has hooked me up, man.
But you know, he knows you from the.
I don't know. I go there a lot. So anyway, I was sick though. I got some free tots. Oh, you know what else I learned? This is another little fun fact trivia. You know Whataburger? Whataburger? How do you say it?
Yeah.
That's
the chain.
Yeah, that's the only fast food restaurant that begins with W. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, I would never
Yeah.
thought of that.
Only one.
That's very strange. You sure?
Yeah.
Wendy's.
Wendy's nuts are in your mouth. Got him! Woo! Got him. Some people like that joke.
No one's gonna like it when you're 12.
Hey man,
I want to talk about our sponsor,
Who?
Toy Canyon.
who's that?
Toy Canyon.
Is this another setup?
Yeah.
Toy Canyon nuts
Yeah.
in your mouth?
No.
Candy
Recently,
canyon these nuts in your mouth?
You had told me that as a child, you had an imagination toy canyon between your two beds.
Oh shit! I forgot.
And then I thought,
Yeah.
up until recently,
Toy Canyon. Bed
didn't
canyon.
you share a bedroom? Mm-hmm. So the two beds were next to each other, right?
Yeah.
So between the beds is Toy Canyon.
Oh, it's called
Explain.
It's called Bed Canyon.
Bed Canyon. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Everyone.
No, when I was a little kid, because I inherited my mom's old room from my grandparents' house, and there used to be 2 beds in it. This is one of the beds I'm sitting on right now in the basement. But there used to be 2 beds, and then in my little toy land, I love playing my toys. In between would be called Bed Canyon. That was like a different realm, Bed Canyon.
You ever have Bed Canyon?
It was hype, all right? It was hype at Bed Canyon.
The second you said that, I thought, and I go, I got to mention that in the podcast, and then I couldn't even remember the proper
Bed
thing.
Canyon. It's okay.
Bed Canyon, Toy Canyon.
Toy Canyon's a pretty fun name, too.
They're a sponsor. Now,
Just Bed Canyon.
we have a giveaway.
Oh, yes.
Giveaway.
Now, how are we going to set up this giveaway?
Well, I think we're gonna...
Well, let's do it first.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we know we have a lot of hardcore fans. We know
Don't
you're
be
listening.
upset if you don't get it.
No, you should be upset if you don't get it.
Should be.
We have a baseball here that we're going to autograph for our fans.
Yes, autographed baseball for one lucky fan.
How are we going to give this away? First of all, we're not mailing baseballs.
Okay,
So it's
yeah.
got to be someone local that can come pick this thing up.
I guess we're going to do it. You have to listen to the episode. Or just going to do a post.
No, just do something. If you're listening, first person to listen to mention.
Okay, well, first person who's listening, I guess, will do it. I'm think of a challenge that you can do. I don't know. Just say you want the baseball. I'll give it to you.
You're also going to be Tony Franchise or...
Yeah, and you can't be Tony Franchise. That's the one. That's
Yeah,
the
let's
second.
just try.
That's the
Look
second.
at
one.
And you can't win it. Maybe your dad will win it.
You could.
I will mail this to him.
Maybe your dad will win it.
He might.
We're gonna all have it.
Yeah, let's say first person who listens.
Then mention the baseball to us, one of us,
Yeah,
gets the baseball. Look at that. It's sexy.
I'm getting hard over here.
That's my clipboard.
I think little Andre may sign this later too.
This might be on eBay, in a couple years. Maybe after the winner's gonna put it up.
Maybe Lil Nas X will win the baseball, and then also
Maybe.
What, Billy Mays the third?
You know Billy Mays? The guy from the OxyClean commercials?
Oh, yeah, I do know him.
He's an elder god. We did an episode on that. His son liked our Twitter post.
No, he didn't.
Yes. Yeah. Billy Mays the third.
No ribs, no beaning. That happened.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We don't rib around here.
No, I'm actually shook by the Lil Nas one still.
Anything else we need to
Got me
mention?
speechless.
Oh yeah, moment of silence for my girlfriend's cat, Oliver.
Oliver?
He had a bad day, so let's just moment of silence. Just Oliver.
Thank you. I want to mention Elder God Fleet.
Oh yeah.
You know, we still have stickers, and you have a sticker on your car. All three of us do. If you have a sticker on
And I
your
have
car,
a shirt now.
we're a member of the Elder God Fleet.
Marissa, too. That means Marissa's a part
Shouts
of
to
it.
Marissa.
I don't know where she is, but she's part of it.
She didn't even know what a podcast was.
Rob is part of it.
She didn't know the podcast.
No, and she put the sticker on her car, and I had to explain it. Maybe she's listening. I
Or
don't
as
know.
long as it's on her car, right?
Right.
Robbie.
Send me-
Marissa, if you're listening,
His
miss you.
spaceship has one.
So if you want a sticker, hit us up. We'll get you stickers.
Anytime. I have so many upstairs. Maybe I'll give you. That's it, man.
Is there anything else?
I guess that's it, man. That was episode 24 of the Elder God Podcast. Thank you for listening. Hope you won the baseball.
Like, follow.
I saw something funny.
Follow Big Sal Collectibles on Instagram.
Yeah, follow my TikTok, I guess. Big Bet That.
TikTok.
I make good TikToks.
You want to plug your TikTok?
Yeah, I would say follow my TikTok.
You have a
my
TikTok?
Ella. Yep.
Follow my TikTok.
Actually, it's my Ella111, and my Instagram's my Ella.
Is there any reasoning behind the ones?
No, that was just the only name they had. All the other ones were taken. TikTokers, they're just everywhere.
Especially join the Elder God Snapchat group. Every
Every
guest gets in there, man. Every guest gets in there.
All right, listen, follow us, like us, comment, subscribe. We have a lot of subscribers on
Reshare, repost.
YouTube. At one point, we were at 69, right? For a while, right?
I don't know.
And then it's at like 400, is it not?
I'm gonna subscribe
Yeah,
to
because
you guys.
the Minecraft video I made. Yeah, it's like a four.
blew up.
Yeah, it's like 420 right now.
I'm gonna subscribe to you guys.
You haven't subscribed yet? Oh my god.
Well, in my defense, it's my sister's YouTube account that I use.
You guys share a YouTube account? Is there videos up there? Gonna plug those?
So,
I have a,
is there any content?
I have a what's it called? OnlyFans page.
Let's talk about OnlyFans. Did you see that they banned the explicit content?
Yeah, but-
And then they reversed it?
They're like,
Yes, like what the fuck? They're gonna lose so much money from that. Who the hell thought of that?
They're like, damn.
Yeah, you guys have 420 subscribers. Ew, I don't want to break it because then you're gonna have 421 and 420 is like, you know.
Yeah, we're on our way to 5,000, so
That's
please.
okay. Anyway, bye guys. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, see you soon.